Yesterday, my son and I went to the Wild America Nature Festival out in Panama, New York. I actually got a chance to speak with Jonathan Weston. I'm standing here with Jonathan Weston,
Yes.
the manager of Panama Rocks, co-creator and manager of Wild America Nature Festival.
Correct, yep.
And you also are on the board of directors at Roger Torrey Peterson, which is a partnership with the Panama Rocks.
Also, the festival is a partnership between Panama Rocks and the Roger Torrey Peterson Institute of Natural History, RTPI for short. We're super excited to have built this partnership and to hold this event.
What exactly spurred the idea for all this?
Well, so Panama Rocks held a number of festivals from the mid-'70s until 1999. And at that point, my parents were running the place. Just, it's a lot of work, as I found out doing this time. I was slammed. They just got tired of doing it. It's just, they were in their 60s, and you're like, we're kind of done with that. So they stopped doing it. And I moved back 4 years ago to run the park. And, the question I get asked are, where should we go next or where should we eat is, are you going to do a festival again? It was very well received. People loved them. And so I said, we have to do it right if we're going to do it again. So we started thinking about, it was kind of a folk Americana festival in the past, and the Historical Society that we worked with, and they're here today, the Harmony Historical Society, they do a great job. They can have their own event and check it out. It's really nice, but they're doing their own thing a little bit now with the festivals. And so we thought about who we are, and it's really more, we're about nature. I mean, there's a human history here, but we're about nature and the outdoors. So we thought about doing a similar type event, but having it geared towards nature, outdoors, and the environment. Roger Torrey Peterson Institute's an ideal partner. The Audubon's involved here too. We have Chautauqua Watershed Conservancy, Master Gardeners, Greystone. There's a number of states, agencies are here. So it's RTPI is the other co-host. So we decided to do an event like this, and it's just been amazing. We have over 40 just really high quality nature artists, nature and outdoor artists, and the response I've got today is people blown away, like, wow, what amazing art there is. 5 award-winning chefs doing a local food cook-off, because food and agriculture is important to the environment, and who doesn't, we all love good food.
Tied together.
It's all tied together. The environment's tied together. We actually have a speaker right now, Dr. Doug Tallamy, who's a nationally known author, and that's what he's talking about right now, is how everything's connected. So we have 5 award-winning chefs using locally sourced foods in a local food cook-off, just phenomenal foods. I mean, they blew through their food, and they kept having to go out in town and pick up more. So phenomenal art, phenomenal food. We've had music, live animals. You see hundreds of people surrounding a wild bird demonstration with hawks, owls, peregrine falcons flying right over. So we've had some wild animals here. The Erie Zoo was here today. And of course, we have some of our artist lecturers. Michael DeGiorgio is here today. Thomas Paquette's here tomorrow. Today we have Michael Phillips both days, and Dr. Doug Tallamy, who's talking right now as I'm talking. And there's basically all our picnic tables are filled right now as he's over there. It's just a fascinating lecture. His book, by the way, for anyone listening, is Bringing Nature Home: How You Can Sustain Wildlife with Native Plants. Check it out. It's awesome.
What does it take to kind of put something like this together?
Well,
it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, I mean, we saved up money for 3 years, and I put my personal, did a good year. Let's put some money away into it. And we have a lot of support from the community. The county has been very generous in helping us out with a grant. Chautauqua Regional Community Foundation has helped us out with a grant for Dr. Tallamy here today. Edible Western New York, the new magazine in the region about food, and check it out. It's amazing. It's free. Great recipes, great restaurants. It gave us a sponsorship. Sponsorships from Edwards Insurance, Erie, Go Erie and Erie Times. Sponsorships from Jamestown Mattress, from Media One Group. I mean, some in-kind ad services to defray our costs. Yes, we do have a lot of our own skin in the game with this, but our sponsors have been very generous and helpful, and it would have happened without them. We've had over 50 volunteers, and I'm just overwhelmed. I'll tear up. Thank you, guys. Overwhelmed by the support we've received from people in the community who just want to be a part and want to help support Panama Rocks and RTPI and this amazing new event. And of course, finally, from the artists who took a risk on a first-time show. Had a good weekend, great, but they took a risk here, and the musicians and the food vendors who took time out of their busy schedule, rearranged what they had to do in their day-to-day life, and took a risk, and it's worked out for them, thankfully. And so a lot of preparation, of course, a lot of people and teamwork, and of course, money, investment, and risk.
A lot of passion.
It takes passion and blood, sweat, and tears. Absolutely.
Besides the money, it takes a passion for.
Well, we really want to do this.
Kind of
I think it's important. I mean, if anyone out there watching is thinking about making a new event, I mean, one thing I've really learned from this is collaboration is super important.
Yeah.
I mean, collaboration. Some people don't want to give up any sort of power or give up any sort of control. They want to do it all themselves, and great, take responsibility. But collaborating with others,
Right.
especially in our community, and that's the way to go.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that work out way better than
Get other brains in the room.
Yeah, take the ideas.
Other advice. I mean, you have to work with good people that are trustworthy. But obviously,
that
you want to have good
collaborating.
good partnerships.
Yeah.
But we're going to have all 5 chefs and restaurants doing their food cook-off tomorrow. Live animals, live music, talks.
Come and vote.
10 to 5. You can vote for your favorite food vendor. You see some amazing art. One of the guys has been an artist in residence at multiple national parks. One is an illustrator of a book on Sailor amphibians from Maine to North Carolina, I believe.
Oh, wow.
We have just award-winning potters, award-winning wood covers. I mean, like two people who won the Award of Excellence for Art in the Wild in Kane, PA, are here.
Yeah.
So the art here is top notch, and there's you can buy an expensive piece for your living room if you want, but you can buy a $20 print or a little piece of jewelry or something if you want to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
so
reasonable
all
for
people.
all folks.
Absolutely.
So check it out
Sunday,
So-
10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Sunday,
July 30th.
and we'll put the link to all the schedule and information.
And if you're
in the
seeing this
description.
later, it's been a success. We're planning on doing it next year, so you don't want to miss it. Check it
Yeah.
out.
Maybe you can get in on it and have some of your
Yeah.
art on display or something.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you, Paul.